In Urbana, there have already been 3 homicides by gunfire this year. This equals the total in the city during all of 2024. During the uptick, the city is looking to diagnose causes and discover answers.
Upon analyzing initial data, we identified that domestic violence is a primary driver of violent crime in our community.
That data shows that Urbana police received over 3 calls for service in domestic incidents per day. Another significant hurdle in curtailing gun violence is young people possessing guns.
I myself handle the juvenile delinquency caseload, and the number of young people who come into our system who are in possession of firearms is staggering.
But as Urbana faces these challenges, it's not doing so alone. Across the way in Champaign, there are several programs to help build kids up and keep them away from violence.
I mean, you name it, we have worked to try to promote kids' interest and to provide opportunities for them to learn and grow.
Those programs aiding the youth aren't just limited to the city of Champaign either. They are under the Champaign County Community Coalition, an organization helping cities collaborate to halt gun violence and enrich communities.
That's an opportunity for everybody to come together countywide. The gun violence doesn't stop at Wright Street.
But on Champaign's side of Wright Street, the improvement has been evident. The city has sliced its number of gun-related homicides from 16 in 2021 to just 5 in 2024. Now, Urbana is seeking to follow suit.
We are the ones that make it brighter.
So my approach to addressing crime is anchored in a comprehensive 3-pronged strategy: prevention, intervention, lastly, enforcement.
It's a vision that Urbana aims to make a reality, one neighborhood at a time.
And once that community or that neighborhood is healthy, we move to the next one.
From Champaign-Urbana, Ethan Oskroba, UI7 Newsroom. Money. Love it or hate it, we all need it, and it's a vital part of everyone's daily life. But what if I told you money didn't have to look like this, or like this, or even like this one? In fact, money doesn't have to look like anything at all. See, when it comes to money, the days of old-fashioned nickel and diming are over, and instead have given way to a new form of currency entirely: crypto. See, on Wednesday, Bitcoin, which is one of the oldest and most famous forms of cryptocurrency, reached a tremendous milestone that just one Bitcoin became worth over $100,000 US. So how did a single piece of currency that has no tactile value end up being more valuable than your car? Well, to find that one out, we have to take a look at what money really is to begin with. Throughout most of American history, money has been backed by precious metals, meaning that for every one of these you had, the government had some of this stashed away to give it value. But that all changed in 1971 when President Richard Nixon announced that the US dollar would no longer be backed by gold. So what makes this money mean something? Well, it's the exact same reason Bitcoin means something, because people say it does. Now, with that being said, cryptocurrency is volatile, being prone to massive leaps and precipitous declines. In fact, Bitcoin's value has already dropped over $5,000 from its high watermark on Wednesday night. But hey, the last Bitcoin aren't projected to be mined until 2140, meaning the light is still green for investors. As the calendar turns to December, Champaign's Prairie Farm is lighting up the night with a glowing holiday bonanza. While the farm features a zoo with farm animals during the summer months, its yearly shift into festive gear is always a herald of Christmas time in Champaign. Scenes like this one at Champaign's Prairie Farm make it abundantly clear that the Christmas season is in full swing, and communities all around Champaign-Urbana are celebrating in their own ways. In fact, the farm's shimmering lights aren't the only signal that Christmas is on the way. Nearby Mahomet's Christmas Village is a vibrant holiday celebration, bringing local families together to ring in the season, including Mahomet native Zach Tim and his entourage, who showed that there's never a dull moment in Christmas Village.
Oh, well, we live just uptown here, and I've got 3 young ones, so my whole family, my wife and our 3 kids all came out, and my food's beeping for me now, so.
In addition to those local food vendors, the event featured lights, horse-drawn carriage rides, and even an appearance from Santa Claus himself. And speaking of Santa, that man travels fast. Somehow his reindeer flew him to Tuscola that same night. Or maybe that's just Dave McCrory, whose remarkable Santa getup is a result of a fusion of community pride and the desire to spread joy.
All the kids are anticipating a very Merry Christmas, and we just want to spread some cheer and joy to this town and hope a lot of the surrounding communities come to watch us tonight.
Tuscola's parade is an annual tradition, and to community fixtures like Brookstone Estates of Tuscola, an assisted living program, the event provides a joint opportunity for both fun and outreach.
Well, Brookstone has been a part of this community for over 20 years. And any time that we can be out and about doing festivities is so much fun for us and fun for the residents. And then if a loved one sees us having all this fun, maybe in the future, if they need somewhere to go, oh, I remember Brookstone. They do all those fun things and have so much fun and have a great time.
Holiday celebrations will continue across central Illinois throughout the month of December. For UI7 News, I'm Ethan Oskroba.